Hi everybody, I'm making another tier list. I had so much fun making the last one. So I came across Cartoon Network programming tier list. Cartoon Network shows. I pretty much grew up on Cartoon Network. So I'm gonna rank the shows. Best to what the heck is this? There's a ton of them. There's so many. So I'm gonna try and get through all of them. So I thought this one would be fun. I like Cartoon Network. I loved it when I was a kid. So I'm gonna rank these shows. Here we go. First up, Two Stupid Dogs. These dogs are so stupid. This show was funny in its own way. The big dog sounds like that guy, the big brother from Everybody Loves Raymond. I remember watching this when I was a kid. Me and my brother used to watch it. We'd laugh at it. But it's okay. It's about it's stupid dogs. They do really stupid. It's like if Dumb and Dumber was a cartoon in dog form. This is C16. I remember when this show was playing. It was okay. It was a cool concept. I was probably around 16 when it came out. I don't even know when it came out. I'm not looking it up. I'm just gonna go through it. It was okay. A pup named Scooby-Doo. Now there has been so many spin-offs of Scooby-Doo. It's ridiculous. You should see all the movies that they have out. If you're like a tiny little child, have your mom look up how many Scooby-Doo movies there are. This was probably the best spin-off series of the original Scooby-Doo show. Original Scooby-Doo was Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? This show was awesome. Every character had its own unique little character trait. Everybody was different. Everybody had their own thing. It was super funny. It was interesting. Loved it. It's the best. Moving on. Adventure Time! Now, this came out when I was a little older. I was probably in high school when it first came out. I've probably watched this thing all the way through as an adult. It's hilarious. One of the best shows that has ever been created. Adventure Time's awesome. Another S tier. Woo! What is this? Some puppy dog french fry. I don't know. I'm gonna put that in what is this? Gumball! If I was a kid growing up with Gumball, I probably would have loved it. Probably would have watched it all the time. I think it's a great show. It's weird. It's very weird and strange, but it's hilarious. It's a hilarious show. Not up there with Adventure Time in my opinion, but it's good. It's great. It's great. Good is here. Great's here. I don't even know what that is. Atomic Betty. I remember that was a thing. I don't remember anything about it. Baby Looney Tunes. This is probably really stupid. I know there's a new Baby Looney Tunes. There's like an old Baby Looney Tunes and a new Baby Looney Tunes. The old Baby Looney Tunes was okay. The new Baby Looney Tunes is still pretty stupid. Looney Tunes shouldn't be for babies. Batman Beyond. He's so far beyond Batman, it's ridiculous. Batman Beyond was really cool. I remember liking it a lot. It was a bit strange because Batman was like old, and then this guy's like the new Batman. It was good. I'm gonna put it in good. This one, there's so many Batmans. There's probably like 5 Batmans in here. I never watched this one, so I'm gonna put it there. It's probably just like every other Batman show. Ben 10. The original Ben 10 is pretty good. I always found Ben 10 to be super annoying. It got repetitive, and his watch didn't work half the time. The original was good. Now, Alien Force, and I think the one after it, Ultimate Alien. The characters definitely got better. I'm gonna put that in great. And also Ultimate Alien, whatever. It got better. It got way better after the first initial. Let's be honest. That theme song. It started being alien. That was the worst. I just spit everywhere. I don't know what this is. That's like remake. This was stupid. This is so dumb. It's like, what is with Teen Titans did the same thing? Well, Teen Titans did it better. All right, I'll get to that. But God, it's so stupid. Just stupid. Just make a different show. My son actually had the video game of that, and it was actually kind of cool. But the show was stupid. They tried to make it a comedy, and it didn't work. Batman, coming in hot. That's the name of the show. I don't know, man. I didn't watch that one. Camp Lazlo. This is about campers. This one was pretty good. I laughed a bunch at this show. I'm gonna put it under good. Captain Planet, he's our hero. The Planeteers unite. It's Captain Planet. It's a superhero that never got a movie. It's about saving the planet. Okay, I'll put it under good because it's about saving the planet. Chooks, nunchucks. Don't even know what that is. Chowder. I've got a baby sitting on my lap. Chowder is at that stage. Cartoon Network ran out of ideas. They didn't have any good shows, but there was 2 that I remember specifically. It was Chowder and Flapjack. So Chowder was like in between. It was like a weird phase for Cartoon Network, I guess. I don't know. That's what it felt like to me. But Chowder was great. And I actually watched it again recently, past couple years, as I've had kids. And I think it held its ground. It's still pretty funny. It's got a cool concept about food. Clarence! I feel like I was too old by the time this came out. I feel like if I was a kid when this came out, I probably would have put it higher. It's like if King of the Hill was a kid's show. King of the Hill when I was a kid was like, this is a stupid show, and now I watch it as an adult, and I'm like, this is the funniest show in the world. Clarence, I feel like, is the same way for kids. I'm not a kid anymore. I just don't get it. I bet if I was a kid, I would have been like, it's hilarious. I don't know. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. That was a movie. That's not a TV show. Don't make movies into TV shows. It never works. Code Lyoko. I remember that being that was a super cool concept where you go into a video game. They go to sleep and it's like The Matrix, a show version of The Matrix, but they didn't call it The Matrix and it has a totally different plot. It was awesome. Kids Next Door. Probably one of the coolest concepts for a cartoon. Even now, like, it's such a great concept. Such a great show. That was a great show. And every episode had its own code. It had its own code word. Like, every episode was named something and it was a code for something. And then it would show what the code meant. It was like, it's awesome. You guys are awesome. The characters are kind of annoying, but it was awesome. Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's definitely going up here and great. That was a great show. It's like one of the only horror shows that I've ever seen on Cartoon Network, at least. It was so good and it was funny. Like, they made it funny. I love Courage. He's purple. Cow and Chicken. This show's so stupid. This is such a dumb idea for a show. The only hilarious thing that came out of Cow and Chicken, first of all, the voice acting was spot on hilarious. Whoever the voice actors were for all these guys, I love that. That was cool. The show was stupid. The voice acting made it better. There was one character that I loved, and I still love, and it's the boneless chicken. He's a boneless chicken. And I didn't get that until I was older. It was an okay show. It was a C. It was C range. It wasn't bad. Put that under the don't know, don't care list. Not that I don't care. I just don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. What is it? Super Friends? I never watched it. I don't know. Dexter's Lab. Dexter's Lab was super cool. It was around the same Courage and in the same era as Courage and Ed and Eddie and Johnny Bravo. Dexter's Lab was around that era too. It was cool. It was super cool. Every episode was awesome. There was an episode where all the characters come together and fight this big monster. It was cool. And then they had the movie. That movie where they travel back in time. That was awesome. And then suddenly the animation changed and the whole kind of thing changed and it kind of got weird. So I'm gonna put it under good because after the animation changed and it felt like the show kind of shifted. So it was good. Dragons. Like I said, I never watched it, so I can't really judge. But don't make a show out of a movie. Duck Dodgers. I remember this. I don't remember anything from it, but I remember it. I'm gonna have to put it under don't remember. I don't remember a single thing that happened in this. Anyway, Ed and Eddie. That's S tier. I don't even have to say anything. It's probably teetering between S and A because the later seasons, like when they go back to school and stuff, it got kind of boring and dull. Like there was some good moments, but the first 4 seasons, I think, this was the best, most funniest show I've ever seen in my life. Hands down. I would watch this again. If we're including the entire show, probably A. Evil Con Carne. This was bad. It was pretty bad. It was gross. It was super gross. Actually, I'm going to put this up here too. Grim and Evil. That was okay. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy and Evil Con Carne were once like one show. Okay? They're made by the same people. They had the same whatever. They're in the same universe. Evil Con Carne was a funny concept. It was just gross. I don't know, man. And when it was apart, like Grim and Evil, it was okay. But once it had its own show, I was like, I'm not interested in this at all. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends! Super cool concept, super awesome show. I loved it. It was great. It was a great show. Garfield, the Garfield show. This is dumb. I'm not gonna put it in bad because it wasn't a bad show. I just didn't like it. What is this? I thought that was like Young Justice or something. I don't even know what this is. George of the Jungle. I think I have seen it before. I just don't remember anything about it. Green Lantern. I'm gonna be honest. Never watched it. I didn't even know they made a Green Lantern show. All right, Billy and Mandy. That one was good. It was gross like Evil Con Carne, but not as gross. I mean, they had some stuff that was pretty gross, but I liked the concept better. It was funnier. Billy was hilarious. Mandy was awesome. Grim was like a pushover, even though he's like the Grim Reaper. So it was funny. It was a better chemistry with those characters than it was Evil, Con, Bear, Purple, Yogi. Billy and Mandy was good. I liked it. Masters of the Universe. Dude, I can't even see any of this. I never got into that. I'm gonna say I don't remember. I remember some stuff, not a lot. Sorry if I just busted every part of your eardrums. Hi Puffy Ami Yumi. That was a terrible show. That was the dumbest. I don't even know who these people are now. Was that Pokimane? I didn't know who they were. And they were cartoon versions and they were just annoying. I did not like this show. It came out when I was a kid. I remember being a kid. I remember I watched it. I gave it a chance. It was stupid. It was really they're pop stars or something. I don't know who they are. I have no connection with these people. I can't relate to this at all. I Am Weasel. Stupid. I hated that show. This guy was just arrogant. Like, I'm the best. I know I'm the best. It's like Chuck Norris, only a weasel. But Chuck Norris is cool. And they had the baboon that was stupid, and his butthole was hanging out every episode. Such a stupid show. What is this? Infinite. I don't know. Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo got canceled because he hit on women and demeaned women. He's a cartoon. He's an idiot. It was okay. Johnny Test. I hated that show. Okay, it wasn't bad. It was mediocre. I can't say it was bad because I understand the hype. I just remember Cartoon Network is in this phase, and I was a little older, and every time I flipped the channel, it was always on, and it was just stupid. I hated it. Justice League. Is this the original? Yes. All right, this is the original one that I watched. Okay, I watched this one. This one was good. This one had wait. No, that's not the original. I never watched that. This is the original. It was good. It had a lot of stuff in it that I really enjoyed. So I'm going to put it in good. Nothing else I have to say about it. It's a superhero show. It was before the whole superhero phase of making movies and all that garbage. American Justice League of McDonald's America. I never watched it. I don't care. Crypto the Super Dog. I watched that. Yeah, that was dumb. That was super dumb. Why would you make a show about a superhero puppy dog that's basically just Superman? Like, I'm not interested. Crypto the Super Dog. It's Superman's dog, and somehow he has superpowers. Just exactly like Superman. Stupid. Just make a different superhero. Just make a dog superhero that isn't Superman, and it would have been better. Why is his name Crypto? Is his name like secret? Is it unknown? You have to crack the code? Is it online currency? This dog is online currency. Oh, it's Doge before it was Doge. I don't know what this is. Juniper Lee. I don't remember this at all. I remember watching it. I don't remember a single thing from it. I don't know what this is. Royal Pains in the Booty. This is the new Looney Tunes. I think it was pretty good. The old Looney Tunes were good, and this is like a remake of it where they're like in the same neighborhood or in a gated community and stuff like that, and Foghorn Leghorn is like a billionaire. I have no idea. Mad. I don't know if they remade this. I know this is like a super old show, but I don't remember. I never really watched it. I don't like that face. Looks like Ron Weasley. I did not ever watch this. I know what it is. I'm gonna put it under what is this? Because I honestly have no idea. Anyway, Flapjack. Flapjack was either great or good because it was super funny. I'm gonna put it under great because I finally remember a bunch of things from the shows. It was so funny. I don't think a lot of people like this show. Oh my God, Megas XLR. You have no idea. That show was awesome. This dude just like owns a burger shop or something. I don't know, but he's got this car that turns into like a Gundam. This show was so awesome. I don't think it lasted very long, but this was so cool. It was like IGPX. There was a original show that Toonami came out with called IGPX, which was also super cool, but nobody liked it. It was awesome. This is awesome. I sing awesome a lot. This category should be awesome. for A. Mighty Magiswords. I actually did watch this. It was good. It was a cool concept, and the show itself was super fast paced. I remember reading a comment about it, like this show is ADHD in a cartoon form. I know there's a YouTuber that actually voiced a character in this. I like the show. Anyway, Mike Luanog. That was stupid. That was such a dumb show. Look at it, it's so boring. It's bland. They're stuck on an island and they don't do anything. Mixels. I don't know what that is. The Moxie Show. I don't even know what that is. Mucha Lucha. Okay, this show was okay. It's about wrestlers. Actually, you know what? That was pretty good. The concept was good. Concept was funny. I like the Fleet. He was kind of annoying, but it was good. My gym partner's a monkey. This show was so stupid. It wasn't bad. It was just stupid. Ninjago. Wasn't this a Nickelodeon show? I didn't think this was on Cartoon Network. I never watched it. What? OKKO? Over the Garden Wall. That was super good. That's like recent. This is like the same animation as like Adventure Time. This was really good. I gotta watch that again. Ozzy and Drix. It was okay. Anyway, Powerpuff Girls. Same era as Ed and Eddie and Courage. This show was great. It was a great show. It was about superheroes, little girl superheroes. And it was actually really funny. It was a funny show. Now, the remake was okay. This looks like something you would have a seizure from. I don't even know what that is. I don't even want to look at that for too long. Regular show. I know. I've seen the memes. I've seen clips. I've seen all that. I never got into this show, but it is a great show. Some people are probably going to be mad at me for not putting it in S tier. I don't think it's S tier. It's not at that level where I'm like, yeah, I'll go back and watch that 100 times. Now, Robot Boy, on the other hand, dude, this show is okay. I don't know what that is. Robotomy? The heck does that even mean? Samurai Jack was great. I never finished it. Probably don't need to tell you that, but I never finished. I don't know if he actually succeeded. This show was awesome. Scooby-Doo something or others. Oh, this is the one that got serious. And you know what? I like that. It wasn't just like standalone episodes. It was actually like a series, like a Scooby-Doo series, and it actually had like plot and mysteries from episode to episode. It was good. Fort Awesome. That looks straight up like a whoopee cushion. The heck is Secret Saturdays? It's like the Saturday that didn't show up. Sheep in the Big City. This is a clear miss. This show was so ridiculous. It reminds me of Dogman. I'm gonna put it under good because it was funny. It's such a stupid concept. Next. I gotta scroll down a little bit here because I can't see anything. Skunk. I don't know what that is. Sonic Boom. I had never watched it. Space Ghost. That was okay. I remember watching it late at night and it was funny, but I feel like it was meant for a certain audience, and yeah, it was all right. Squirrel Boy. That was such a stupid show. I hated every character in that. Don't even at me, bro. Star Wars. I never watched that one. Clone Wars. That one was good. I remember watching. They were like small segments. I enjoyed it. I'm not even a Star Wars fan, and I enjoyed that. That was cool. Static Shock. That was another one. That was pretty good. Static Shock was in the same things as like DC. Like some DC characters come in. Batman came in. Batman Beyond things came in. They did a lot with that. This is cool. This is like DC's version of X-Men. Steven Universe. He's got the whole universe at his belly button. I know a lot of people love this show. I never really watched it, but I think it was good. I think I would have really liked it if I grew up with it. Like if it came out during like the Ed and Eddie era, definitely would have liked it more. But it was good. What the heck is this? Stop it. Stop giving me shows I don't know. What is this? They look dead. I don't know what this is either. Why are you giving me shows I don't know? SWAT Cats? SWAT Cats? Is this a show about policeman cats? That was stupid. That was so stupid. I don't know what this is either. What is with all the what ifs? Now I gotta explain this. The original Teen Titans was a great show. I remember watching that very fondly, being really into it, and it had comedy with it. And then they made Teen Titans Go, and it was like, why would you ruin Teen Titans? And I would put it under mediocre, because it wasn't a bad show. It was mediocre. But the reason why I'm going to put it under good is because they were self-aware of what they did. They even put it in an episode of Teen Titans Go where they show the original Teen Titans. They're like, man, we used to be so awesome. And then the guy's like, yeah, now you're a dumb comedy show. And they're like, oh man, we're so lame now. I applaud you for realizing what you did to Teen Titans, and you were self-aware of what you did, but you stuck to your guns and you kept going. So you know what, I'm gonna say it's a good show. Okay, moving on. Thundercats, that was okay. I never really got into Thundercats. I'm not a big cat person, and I'm not fond of thunder, so it goes right there. Tig and Seek, can't even tell you what that is. Time Squad was okay. Time Squad was a weird show. It was a cool concept, but you know what? It didn't work. I feel like it didn't work. This was like a middle-aged Buzz Lightyear. Like Buzz Lightyear going through his midlife crisis. Total Drama Island. That was a good show. I actually watched that all the way through, and I think I was a little bit older. That was really good. It was like a spin on reality shows. Obviously, it's not a reality show because it's cartoon, but it like made fun of reality shows, and they made it really exciting. It worked. They did a really good job with that. So that was a good show. Total Drama, that was stupid. I never watched it, actually. I can't judge. Totally Spies. I don't even want to talk about Totally Spies. Here's why I know about Totally Spies, okay? I'm going to put it under mediocre because it wasn't terrible. I think they probably did a good job. I don't know. It was like adult Powerpuff Girls. This came on right before Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z came on. Okay, I used to come home from school and I would turn on Cartoon Network because right after school was Dragon Ball and then Dragon Ball Z. But before that came on, Totally Spies would come on. So I'd have to sit through Totally Spies while eating a snack, and then my shows would come on. So I watched Totally Spies like all the time. Transformers, More Than Meats. I never watched it. Uncle Grandpa. I thought this show was the dumbest thing to ever be created. It wasn't actually bad. It was okay. The only thing I'll say is the pizza. The pizza was the stupidest, most annoying character. This guy was just a straight up jerk, and it didn't work well. There's some characters I can't, like the red guy. The red guy was a big jerk, but he was comedic. Like, he was funny. He was just a straight up jerk. Horrible choice for a character. And was not done well because, like, you just didn't like him. Pizza. Unikitty. Isn't that from the Lego movie? I watched the Lego movie. That was a great movie. This doesn't make any sense to me. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. I know We Bare Bears. The Bears. Bears. This show was good. It was a good show. It was fun. It was a fun little friend show. And they're all different. They're all had different personalities. I didn't really understand the concept, but I thought it was funny. What a cartoon! All right, I got a little story to tell with this one. So back when I was in like elementary school, I super loved Scooby-Doo. And there was this kid on the playground who was singing something about Scooby-Doo and how much he hated him, and like Scooby-Doo died or something. I don't know. I don't remember what the song was, but I was so butthurt that he made fun of Scooby-Doo that I walked up to him. I'm like, hey man, how's it going? He's like, hey, how's it going, man? And I'm like, hey, well, what's your favorite cartoon? He's like, oh yeah, what a cartoon. I'm like, yeah, well, that show's stupid. And I walked away. It was the most childish thing I think I've ever done, and it's really stuck with me. And I hate that I did that because I actually liked What a Cartoon. I think it was a pretty good show. So, to the kid back then that I said that to, I'm sorry. That was really childish of me to do. What a Cartoon was a really good show. It had like a bunch of different concept cartoons stuffed into one. I think Kids Next Door got its start there. Courage the Cowardly Dog got its start there. Maybe Powerpuff Girls. There was a bunch of shows that like were in What a Cartoon first, and then it like developed their own show. What is this? What is this? This was like Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? It was okay. They tried to remake Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? They had like the same songs and stuff and had like laugh tracks and whatnot. It just did not work, in my opinion. Shaolin Showdown. This show is awesome. I'm gonna put that in great because that was a cool concept for a show. I loved every character. There was like anti-heroes and like subplots and like, that was awesome. Loved it. Young Justice. Never watched it. Annoying Orange. Exactly what it sounds like. It was stupid and annoying. It's fine as a YouTube show. Why was it ever turned into a TV show? What is this? Thundercats Roar? Okay, I know what Thundercats is, so I can't say what is this. I never watched it. I didn't even know that was a thing. The original Batman. That was good. That was a good show. I used to watch that with my brother. Superman. I never watched it. Superman's dumb. He's like bland superhero. The Futuristic Eulogy. I don't know what that is. Children Bears. What? No. Jellystone. I know who Yogi Bear is. I didn't even know they made a show about Yogi Bear. Don't know what Fungo Boy is. And another Steven Universe. All grown up. I never watched it. I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought that was a movie. So there you go. That's it. That's my list. So I got 3 in the best. Those were my top 3 shows. I would go back and watch these all the way through again, 100%. Like today, I would watch these shows. And then there's some bad ones. Some real bad ones. I don't know what any of these are. These are like way too recent for me. I don't even watch TV anymore. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a video where I pull up these and I try to guess what the plot is just by the picture. And then we'll find out what it's all about. And that'll be for another day. So there's my tier list about Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network was really cool. I really loved it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm gonna come out with some more videos soon. I'm gonna read some books and stuff. If you want me to do some more tier lists, I really enjoy these. These are fun. So let me know. Let me know in the comments. All right, everybody have a good day. Love you all. Okay, bye.